Hey all, and welcome back for another round of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Today we've got another batch of Disney comms for y'all. Let's see, what's on the docket for today? We have Season 1, Episode 3 of Gargoyles, continuing the 5-part opener. We have Season 1, Episode 4 of the Aladdin TV series, and we have the first episode of the Hercules TV series. And I'm a big fan of all of these. Once again, all commissioned by LokiMex, so if you need help syncing stuff, check the video description. There's also unique metadata in there to help you find them more easily online. The videos, that is. So here we go. Going to start with Gargoyles, Season 1, Episode 3, in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, and don't worry, Neo, I'm sure you need a recap as much as I do. There will be one, as is Gargoyles want.
I mean, you know, I appreciate this. It's a real good test of my long-term memory skills and reading and viewing comprehension that I am watching this 5-parter over the course of several months.
Yeah. Oh.
Keeps me on my toes.
Can you imagine it was like, well, I don't have to imagine, I lived through it, but for you, can you imagine as a child sitting down to watch something of this caliber as a cartoon?
I could imagine it. I mean, you don't want to ask me about, wow, what would you have viewed this as a kid? Keep in mind, I was like 5 when my dad decided that he was just going to watch Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires in front of me.
Okay.
And that movie has full frontal nudity and a lot of blood.
Yikes.
It's a good movie, though. It's like a martial arts take on the Dracula mythos.
Ooh, mythos, mate. Jesus Christ.
the Hammer Dracula series
go.
specifically. There's a lot of kung fu and decapitations, and again, full frontal nudity. It's not a good movie at all, but
there is its fair share of violence in Gargoyles, but not so much blood, unless I'm forgetting an episode or two.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
and,
met.
You know, those gargoyles are skimpily dressed, I have to say.
Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. We met Xanatos last time, David Xanatos. Detective Elisa Marza is here, and she's just gonna basically look into why there was rubble falling from the magical sky castle.
Right. You know, that's really my number one thread of connection here is that, oh, hey, yeah, that Xanatos guy. He's voiced by Jonathan Frakes, and I love that guy.
Mm-hmm. Should be some more Star Trek voice connections coming soon, so keep an ear out.
Yeah, that's that's like the thing I like most associate with this show, having not seen any of it aside from these commentary videos, is that it's basically a sort of TNG cast reunion.
Yeah, I love it.
Although I think this might have been airing around the time. I think TNG would have still been airing around here.
I need to actually look up when Gargoyles came out. I want to say 95.
Yeah, if this was mid-90s, I guess TNG might have been ending around this time, or may have ended quite recently.
24th of October, 1994.
Right.
Star Trek.
Yeah, Next Generation. See when that ended.
Let's have a look here. That ended in May of 94.
Alright, there you go. Which means, yeah, that this... I guess not much of a reunion, then. Deep Space Nine would have been going on as well, so... Although I don't think... there are a few TNG characters in Deep Space Nine, so I don't know. Is Michael Dorn in this show?
Michael Dorn. That is Worf, yes?
Yeah, Worf.
He is absolutely in this.
Ah, hell yeah. Because, Worf went on to Deep Space Nine's cast.
I heard Deep Space Nine became really good when Worf got involved.
Yeah. I would say Deep Space Nine was good from the start, personally, but, yeah, the season when Worf joined, that was great. That's when it started being absolutely fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they seem like inbred hicks not knowing what a freezer is. I I mean, to be fair, like, there's a magical ice cave located within a castle. They have to get used to all this sort of stuff. So there's a lot of fish out of water style things, but it never feels like too belabored, really.
Right.
Well, you're insane, madam. It's just one big, long, 5-part finale, or epilogue, or prologue of gaslighting Eliza.
It's an animatronic.
See ya. Whew, that was close. She talks to herself a lot. I mean, you kind of have to in like a cartoon where you have to make sure the viewers know what's going on. You can't just have the characters think to themselves and then later on it's like, oh, I was thinking this. Clearer than my room.
No comment on my room.
Stop it. Go talk to people. You need people.
Yeah. You know, sometimes people talk to themselves when they're nervous. It's not completely unrealistic.
Dude, if that were possible, I wouldn't need co-coms. My anxiety would fill all the conversations myself. Oh, pulled a piece.
Oh, yeah, that's a sign of aggression. You don't point that at anything unless you're willing to kill.
Oh, fuck me.
Are you willing to kill?
No, you are not willing to kill. I sense the goodness in you, human. Oh, for fuck's...
Go ahead and jump.
Well, looks like I got some damsels to be saving, thinks Goliath to himself.
Oh, he's coming to tackle me.
Just pile drives her into the ground.
Like Groot in that one cutscene of Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Dude, what the hell was
Very
that?
secretive.
It was either
secretive.
A paraglider or a very ugly pigeon.
No. It's time for stealth mode.
Yep.
If I stay still, humans can't see me. Yeah,
I find it to be pretty rad.
That fucking voice. Oh, shit.
It's like being beaten with silk straps, so it is. So don't ask in future episodes, okay? We've clearly explained it.
It's gonna be a long climb up.
Come on, let's go.
The infrastructure.
Who's going to be paying for that? Not me, that's for sure, because I don't live in America, for one thing. So anyway, any good pizza places around here?
It's a good thing no one's working in that building. She just falls again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a gag in a Nostalgia Critic episode. Got him. Yes, you saw the first 2 episodes. You know everything about us. Yes, please don't eat me. I'm very gamey.
Detect things.
Yep. Oh boy. Well, we're the dominant species on the planet. What the fuck do you want?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't ask the pigeons.
See, secret pigeon cabal that oversees everything.
If it helps, a lot of us do have dogs, and they haven't voiced any displeasure as of yet.
Yeah. They're all good boys.
Can't get a read on the cats, though.
No.
They're not forthcoming with their emotions.
Okay, how you expect me to get there? That's not our problem. Oh. Still a little bit sore about the whole gargoyle genocide thing.
Yeah.
Good night. Oh, right, you want
Would
to
you
see
like
us.
dinner? You know, every time I see Xanatos, I kind of like see the. I can't help but see a Vandal Savage.
A little bit, yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, specifically from the Justice League cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Love those shows.
God, yeah, the like 3-part episode where Superman is sent to the future and Vandal Savage is the only one alive and he's a good guy.
Yep. Killed and then locked up for study.
I mean, to be betrayed implies that you had a contract with them to begin with.
Well,
If you just show up and they hate you immediately, then there's no betrayal going on.
Whoa. Moving pictures.
Oh my god. They've trapped a giantess in stone. Why isn't... We need to raise her above the sky. Free her like you freed us.
This is a fucking stupid concept.
And
so yeah,
I haven't seen this show. Maybe that's the climax. I'm hoping it is. They just lift the Statue of Liberty into this.
Not really, but I think you'd like the climax if we ever get there.
Okay.
So yeah, Xanatos needs help getting things, and the Gargoyles can help him get those things, and this will solidify their bond together.
Yes. I'll pay you in, what do gargoyles like? That smirk.
Evil! Evil!
Everything's going according to plan.
Yeah.
So my guess is that she was, his informant on some of this stuff.
I guess so. By the way, they turned to stone whether they're out in the open or not, so she's just chilling in a broom closet right now.
Yeah. Again.
Just the image
the
of...
connection.
Yeah.
You're making it now. You see it.
Yeah. Lady Liberty is alive!
Gargoyles lore.
Here's a fun fact for you. Gargoyles do not poop. Instead, everything they shed when they wake up is essentially their waste.
That's interesting.
It sure is. Thank you, Patrick.
The turtles underneath the sewer?
Speaking of crossovers, actually, I think that was a fully voiced, pilot, and it was a crossover of Gargoyles and Atlantis the Lost Empire.
Really?
Yeah, but it never got produced, sadly.
Yeah. That would have been interesting.
Hello.
Yes, it's me.
Sorry,
I also wanted to make sure that my entrance was suitably cool.
And epically lit.
Yes. Haha, you shouldn't have trusted me. I'm not alone.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, language helps you communicate things, you see. Yeah. Call it the... You call it a river.
The wonderful Edward Asner as Hudson. Obviously, you know Keith David as Goliath there. Elisa Marza is Sally Richardson Whitfield, who I've honestly not heard of in much else before. Scrolling down her IMDb now. She was Gloria in Black Dynamite. By castle, he means house floating via balloons going towards a waterfall.
So this is something else I knew, is that Goliath's gang winds up naming themselves after parts of New York.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a stag, really.
Now we see the Hudson. Oh boy.
Well, just Hudson.
He said, I will be the Hudson as well.
Well, we'll leave that off, otherwise it will get very grammatically complicated. How romantic. I wonder if there's some flames kindling right now. It's one hell of an updraft, Jesus.
Wow. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and pull a little film theory debunk. I'm sorry, that's not actually stone. That's asphalt, sir.
Are you gonna fucking explain the concept of asphalt to a gargoyle?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm always ready to explain the concept of asphalt to anyone.
Alright, episode 3.5, Neo explains a thing.
I'm just always ready for time travelers from the ancient past. I just have a list of things that I will explain to them in great detail so that they don't suffer from future shock.
No, I'm being attacked!
Oh, shit.
Never mind, it's comfy.
Wow.
It's too much.
Making fun of the 80s.
Yep, too
Classic
much too soon.
90s move.
Oh, these two. Yeah, they turn up in multiple points throughout the series, and they're always bitching at each other.
Oh, interesting.
Got him.
Find it hard to believe that there's a street in New York that doesn't have... that isn't filled with more cars.
Yeah.
This is a different country. We've seceded from the United States of America.
Yep. No, it's a nice wallet. Oh, there we go. Gargoyles running interference.
Ooh. Oh shit, it's the legendary teleporting cop of New York City.
Go on, Goliath, tear him a new arsehole. Wait for it. That would not be my first response. It would be, it's a monster,
that response,
run the other way.
It's like, oh, it's a monster. Oh, well, that's going to be worth a lot of XP.
Jesus. Wow, Goliath, that was pretty epic.
Wow. I sure hope that didn't violate due process. I endorse vigilantism.
Well, you watch all these shows where it's like, oh, the police, they're suffering and whatnot, but they'll accept help from a vigilante.
I'm just gonna take it for a bit of a ride. Hello, sir. You're mine now.
Holy shit!
Oh. You killed him.
Oh, good job he was wearing a helmet.
Well, it's mine now. That's why I spoke to him directly.
Oh boy.
Finders keepers, you know.
I forgot how many antics there were in like this third episode.
Oh, he'll know. A lot of people are going to know. This is New York fucking City.
Yeah, like it's already on like the front of a newspaper. It's gonna like actually hit Goliath in the face. It's gonna be like, Gargoyles!
I'd be pretty upset if a gargoyle crashed my motorcycle.
Yeah. Ah, your tales of love and familial other things are making me sleepy.
Ouch. Oof.
No.
You don't let me finish my battle cry.
Oh, Goliath, go night-night. Oh, to be continued. Nope, gotta close that down. Otherwise, you'll know what happens next time on Gargoyles.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll keep that knowledge with me, obviously, for the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm. So
I have impeccable memory.
The difficult middle of the story, where it's like, oh, we have to explain the world and such, but there's also some wacky time-filling antics in there.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I can't really have a good opinion on Gargoyles if I'm watching it as I am.
Yeah, you gotta get a few more episodes under your belt first. Yeah, so that was Gargoyles. Next up is Aladdin, Season 1, Episode 4.
Alright, I noticed this has a pun in the title. I'm already against it.
Yes, do the rat thing. You ready, mate?
I am.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Now, question. Did you ever watch Return of Jafar?
I did.
So good. That was basically a pilot for this series.
Yeah, I've heard. All I remember is Jafar manages to, like, get freed by the bird, right?
Yes. And also then, Abismal.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm gonna take my revenge, and then Aladdin's like, oh no, you won't, mister. And the genie comes back because I guess he toured the world.
A lot of the clips in this opening are actually from Return of Jafar.
Oh, interesting. Oh shit, he's dead.
Nope, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
So yeah, all the voice actors from the movie appear in this.
Oh boy, Gilbert.
Apart from Robin Williams as Genie, because it was Dan Castellan for Return of Jafar.
Oh boy, Gilbert Gottfried, my favorite voice in the world.
He's great. What are you talking about?
No one can do a Gilbert Gottfried voice aside from Gilbert Gottfried. I'm sorry.
Disney Cinemagic was a really wonderful channel. Man, I'm getting like flashbacks of the animation being better here, but there's some quality from time to time.
Soft like a rat.
Oh, Jesus.
They're the softest animals on Earth.
Yeah. Second only to the Pygmy Puff. Yeah. Aladdin would know about that.
Hey, I was called a rat. That means I identify with them. They're my people.
Thank you.
Nice. God bless me. I remember George Jafar, man. Castellaneta, he was trying.
He was. I like him as Genie. I think he was better as, like, Earthworm Jim, though. That's a good cartoon series from the 90s and all.
It's if only he was, like, more doing his own thing and not, like, just trying to do a Robin Williams impression.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, this humor here, this type of humor was written for Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is the kind of humor he did. But, you know, it's not everyone's strength is that kind of, you know, voice changes and character changes.
Meanwhile, in Bombsville...
You know, the remake movie, the live-action Aladdin, wasn't that bad, I gotta say. Will Smith, when he's not just doing what they wrote for Robin Williams, he's pretty good. Because, you know, Will Smith's a funny dude.
This is a really complicated system these thieves have got.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wow.
You're used to it by now.
That's what we call failing at the last hurdle.
Mm-hmm. You are a princess, though.
Oh, jeez.
It's like calling me a Brit. It's not an insult.
Now there's a class issue, and I can't abide by that.
Nope. Wow. Talk about backhand a compliment.
Iago. He's worthless. I mean, priceless. I mean, yeah, worthless.
That's a really funny statement if you stop and think about it. We don't like beggars in the thieves' quarters.
I don't like people who don't work for their wealth.
Yep.
Aladdin didn't like being called street rat. You shouldn't refer to yourself as one.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Alright, we've got to look the part, we've got to act the part. Let's find something easy to steal. We need a good mark. Where are they?
Wow. You know, wow. Yeah, rich girl stealing for fun. And if I haven't seen this before.
Oh, nope. The old soothsayer, the blind man.
That's how I know how to feel like Aladdin did, is I just steal things, because that's all he did, right? He didn't live in poverty.
Oh man, was he even there? He's like, no, he's standing off to the side. You'll be sorry.
It was the thievery that made him who he was.
Well done. You have a magical blue mirror, which miraculously lost all of its textures.
Oh, hell, the Thieves Guild. Hell yeah, I love Oblivion.
Yeah.
Those were the best quests. Ooh, where's the Grey Fox?
Take that, capitalism.
Is it granting wishes?
Oh yeah. It's a fetish-granting mirror.
Wow.
There's a lot of transformation stuff in this series for some reason.
Interesting.
Because they gotta fill up episode slots.
Yeah, the rat needs breasts. How else are we gonna know it's Jasmine?
Yes, thank you. We got that. Oh, you are fucked now. Nope, sorry.
So is this... I'm assuming this episode's just going to be wacky antics until they run into Genie, who instantly fixes the problem.
Possibly. That was a lot of, like, Aladdin the TV show, but it was consistently entertaining. What Disney shows, if any, based on movies did you grow up watching?
None of them.
Really?
I did not watch a single one.
Disney TV shows based on movies. Let's go through the list, see if we can find any. The Legend of Tarzan, the Tarzan TV show. That was fine.
There was a Hercules one, wasn't there?
Oh, well, we're watching the first episode of it next May. That's actually... Yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my favourite. All Dogs Go to Heaven had a series. I don't recall that at all.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Buzz Lightyear Star Command, we've covered before. The Little Mermaid had a series, which was actually not bad. 101 Dalmatians, the series. Pretty fun. There's a sort of new series out now. I think it's like 101 Street or something. I forget what it's called. Timon and Pumbaa, yeah. And, of course, Aladdin.
Yeah, didn't see a single one. I haven't watched any of... I just don't watch Disney shows, and shows in general from Disney.
Fair enough.
There's you hear about that one show, Once Upon a Time?
Yes.
Yeah, that one looks so weird. I've only heard of it secondhand. But it's an odd one.
Mm-hmm.
It's always interesting to see what is inherently funny when said by Gilbert Gottfried and what isn't.
Well, would that be everything?
There are some things that are just inherently hilarious when he says them. Like there's that IGN video, I think it's IGN where they just had him recite a bunch of video game lines.
Yes.
Every single one of them was a winner.
I was thinking of the one where he reads 50 Shades of Grey, personally.
That's pretty good. Oh, no. Fucking... My favorite fucking video game line he does is just when they just had him yell out the fucking calling for aggro from Shadow of the Colossus.
Aggro! I need to look this up after we're done here.
Yeah, it's good.
Aladdin TV series. Let me see if there's any other voice actors that appear here that I haven't gone over so far. Oh, it only ran for a year. Alas.
No, the Angry Video Game Nerd video with him in it was pretty good.
I avoided that, honestly.
You did. It's. I thought it would be kind of awkward when I saw it, but then I watched it. Surprisingly natural.
Alright. So yeah, Dan Castellaneta as Genie, Scott Weiner as Aladdin, Frank Welker as Abu, Gilbert Gottfried, obviously, Linda Larkin, Jasmine, Jim Cummings is Razul, Val Bettin, rest in peace, is Sultan, Jason Alexander as Aviz Mal, Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Why did they have to give her rat four breasts?
Because otherwise how would you know it's a female rat?
The voice, I mean. Jesus.
Don't overthink it, mate. You'll be here all day.
This was the Lola Bunny era of Disney, I guess. No, that was Warner Brothers, yeah.
There you go.
Okay. I'm going to go jump out a window.
Okay. You think after a while the rats would get wise and maybe not attack the place with a guard tiger.
Yeah. So she can't talk to them, then?
I'm not sure, honestly.
I mean, you think Iago could go and talk to them and just, like, yell out. I mean, unless now he can't be understood by everyone else now that he's changed the animal forms.
Well, who knows?
Was only the parrot?
Who knows how magic works, really, mate?
Yeah. Was talking to to people and other animals just an inherent thing of being a parrot in this world, or was there like some magic on Iago specifically?
That's a good point, because if it was, I guess it should have dissipated when Jafar fucking died.
Yeah.
And let's not mince words here. He died. His fucking lamp melted.
Well, maybe if it was magic, then let Iago talk to everybody. Maybe it wasn't Jafar who cast a spell on him. Maybe he was just like a cursed bird that Jafar found. Just like that. Birds already eat bugs.
Well. Well, once a thief, always a thief, I assume.
Wow.
Ew.
It's mostly water. I guess that's why they call it a watermelon.
Yeah?
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can actually this by seeing if watermelons are native to this area at this time.
You realise Agrabah is a fictitious place in Arabia.
Oh yes, but it is understood to be in the Middle East, which is why I'm trying to actually it. Oh shit, West Africa. No, they're good.
Oh, it's wacky.
Yeah, it's very wacky.
I mean, I think this top 10 or whatever of TV shows describes it best. Truth, this doesn't hold a candle to the original movie because, well, it can't. Aladdin is really up there on the list of best Disney films. With that in mind, it totally made sense that we should follow him on his new adventures. Yeah, the sequels are pretty meh. I disagree with that. Half disagree anyway, because I really like King of Thieves. But I feel like in half-hour doses, you get a really good casual Arabian adventure, and I'm all about it. Honestly, I would ride that magic carpet any day. Could have done without that last thing, personally.
King of Thieves is a pretty good film.
Yeah.
Of like the Disney sequel movies, King of Thieves is up there. It's probably one of the best.
It's that, Lion King 2, at least for me. Heard good things about Cinderella 3.
Yeah, Lion King 2 is pretty good. I appreciate that with Lion King 2, they went ahead and made it. They just based it on Romeo and Juliet because the first was sort of based on Hamlet. That was clever.
How could you meet Aladdin and not realize people are like going hungry, Jasmine? Oh no, not the Rock. Oh fuck.
I remember watching Lion King 1.5 a lot as a kid.
Yeah, that's also a good one.
It has a very annoying song in it that was very annoyingly catchy.
It was a dig a hole or something.
Dig. Yeah, dig a top. That's George of the Jungle. I'm thinking, why was I thinking of George of the Jungle?
Well, that's also Disney, so...
Yeah, I had George of the Jungle on the mind. Well, then again, when don't I?
Yeah,
that's just
true.
A good film. I'm always thinking about it. The second Bambi movie was pretty good.
Bambi 2? What the fuck? I haven't seen that.
What was with the fucking Plinkett impression?
Because that's an actual thing that he says.
Oh, does he say that? It's been a while since I've watched any Plinkett. I don't know.
Here is a watermelon for you, and a frilled lizard for dessert.
Yes.
That sounds like fucking Phil and Lil's voice from Rugrats. It was probably Kath Susie or whatever her name is. Cam Clark is in this as Man. Good old Man. To be fair, it would take about half an hour at least to get back to the palace from the street if you were this size.
Gotta say, has Gilbert Gottfried ever done has he done any other TV show main appearances? Because this has got to be one of the few times I can ever think of where he's kind of strained the voice. I've been noticing his voice has kind of been it's slipped a little bit at some points. There are points where it's not the Gottfried voice.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, because he almost never lets that happen.
No, it's just Aladdin, from what I can recall.
Well, this is probably why having to keep it up for long-form episodes for a whole show, that probably brought him to the limits of maintaining the Gottfried voice.
Yeah. Man, when I figured out that wasn't his real voice, the world just seemed a little less bright.
Oh yeah, it's like the adult version of learning Santa Claus isn't real. Sorry if I just told you Santa Claus isn't real, by the way.
Well, it's not like today could get any worse, I suppose. How very suspicious. This rat specifically went for my magical lamp.
This rat must be Jafar.
That's the only explanation.
Yes.
Who is this fucking simp? I don't know his name.
What makes him a simp?
Well, he's a suitor to the princess, that's why he's here.
Ah, shit.
And Aladdin just has to sit there and take it. Well, I guess Aladdin would be the simp in the... Actually, no, because they like each other equally. Simp is a one-sided thing. No! Roger, no! Oh, bad end. Wait for it. Oh, you smell like your human form. Thank God for that. No. Well, alright. You can have it. Don't question this very odd behaviour from these two animals, by the way. Jesus Christ, Aladdin.
Bitch move, Aladdin.
Yeah. Answered the question about whether other animals can understand them, no?
There you go. I like how he just instantly recognizes her as Jasmine. That is good. Oh, hey, the Sultan.
Yep.
He's fun. I like him.
He's large and ineffectual, but he's lovable at the same time.
He's large and technically in charge.
Yep. Shazam. Oh, no. That was a Daffy Duck gag, I think.
Yeah.
Got him.
I should have recognized you from the voice. Literally nothing.
Yeah, what exactly did he do? I'm unsure. Let's get you your medication first.
I'm a wanted criminal now. Luckily, the laws don't apply to monarchs. And Aladdin's just looking on like, oh, I'm into that.
Yep. Got him.
Oh, he is into that.
Aladdin is a fucking furry, the end. I guess it's because he called her a rat at the beginning or whatever. Who cares? The episode's over now. That was fun. That was a goofy but fun episode overall.
Yeah, it was fine.
No.
It came and it went.
Now we have but one more episode, the first episode of the Hercules TV show. You ready, mate?
Hercules. Yes.
It's Disney's Hercules, I think you'll find. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh yes, play that funky music.
Play that funky music, Blue Boy.
Oh yes. Who puts the gladiator? There's a lot of music and a lot, and I mean a lot of famous voices in this show.
That's just from the movie. They didn't make an original theme song.
Well, I mean, you don't really need to. This works just fine.
0 to hero.
This is set in that period, you know, where Hercules is training with Phil? It's basically there.
Oh, hey. Interesting.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah. So it's kind of like how with the Tarzan movie, second DVD sequel.
Yes.
They just set that during the bit where he's growing up.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, they changed the last bit.
Very first episode. I like it.
It's the Apollo mission. We are rocketing ahead in time.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. The god Apollo. There he is.
Talking Apollo 11 here?
No, Apollo the god.
Wow. Where's the respect for Greek culture?
A lot of fourth wall breaking as well. Oh, it's all coming back to me.
It is. That's one of the things I thought was kind of weird about the original movie was the weird celebrity culture commentary thing they had going on.
I don't know, it just worked for me.
Yeah, I got the distinct impression that it was like really trying to be Aladdin.
A little bit in parts, I suppose. Right, so we have French Stewart as Icarus, the dude who flew too close to the sun. Sandra Bernhard is Cassandra, you know, Cassandra of Myth. That twat over there is Adonis by Deirdre Bader, aka fucking Batman from Brave and the Bold. And that's Eric fucking Idle as Mr. Parentheses, who always mumbles to himself. You get it?
Nice.
Can you catch the joke before it happens? Let's see.
Ha ha ha. So is he just at demigod camp?
Well, no, he's at school. This is like
demigod school?
No, just regular high school.
Oh shit.
So this is basically like job placement. I worked at a magazine place. He works at a restaurant, I guess.
And what's Adonis doing here?
I don't know if he appears in this episode, but there is a character called Homer. You may know him from Greek myths. And guess who he is voiced by?
Dan Castellaneta.
He is absolutely voiced by Dan Castellaneta.
Hell yeah. You had to do it.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, hilarious, sir. Please don't fire me. Well, that was a short job placement.
Yeah. Who is this supposed to be again?
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Ah, yes.
Like, if you know Greek myths, I don't really need to explain this to you, but she's the one who, like, made predictions and no one listened
she
to
had
her.
the prophecies that no one listened to. Yeah. Adonis is the lover of Aphrodite.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, you know, I don't think you can blame Icarus for what happened.
Not really.
He was naive. He was just happy to be flying.
Well, Daedalus is also in this.
Well, yeah, Daedalus is the one to blame. Daedalus should have kept a better eye on his kid.
Yep, and he is voiced by David Hyde Pierce.
Oh, interesting.
Well, fucking Niles. There's so many voice actors here. I'm going to be talking throughout the whole episode, I think. Paul Schaefer is Hermes. Corey Burton is Zeus, which is funny because in God of War 2 he also is Zeus, but he uses a like more deeper, threatening voice.
Ah. Hey.
The absolute best
Here he
Disney
is.
villain. I fucking love Hades.
Yeah. And James Woods loves voicing him.
He absolutely does, yeah.
Yeah, James Woods, he's got... I wish he were more likable
Yeah.
than he is.
I'm capable of separating the person and the actor, though, I think.
Oh yeah, James Woods is absolutely, like... He's not that bad that I can't separate him from who he's voicing, but... Man, I wish he were less of an absolute jackass.
Yeah, he's just a troll. That's all it is, really.
Well, he's not just a troll. He's like, you know, he's... It's the whole... I think the thing that pushes him over the edge for me is of the suing people
Yeah.
for being mean to him online.
When you put it that way, it's kind of funny. So yeah, we got Apollo, god of the sun, here. I'm pretty sure that is... Oh, that's Keith David.
Ooh.
We were just watching Gargoyles. I think like all of the budget went on Hades' animation.
Oh, he's a character that he's got to be very animated.
Mm-hmm. Matt Thrower and Bobcat Goldthwait reprise their roles as Panic in Pain.
Mm.
Evils are happening. Evils!
Mm. Assume full responsibility for that. What are they gonna do to you, Zeus, if he fails? It's not like they can do anything.
Yeah, you get it?
Consequences, sir.
Yeah.
I feel like this whole show has already kind of like... I guess you just shouldn't think of it as canon to the movie.
Well...
Because if you do, it kind of like spoils the whole like climax and ending where he's finally reunited or united with Zeus.
Well...
And he gets to see his daddy.
He can't go to heaven.
Well, yeah, but the fact that he can just fucking visit like this and directly interact like this.
There is actually a plot point where he actually meets Meg at this age, and then, like, him, Meg, and Hades all get dipped into this, like, forgetful water and just forget it all ever happened.
Ah, I see.
So the canon is preserved, and this does fit into it. Sloppily, but it fits in.
Alright.
Honestly, I think it's better for it, because I'm a huge fan of the TV show.
It's not just the canon preserved. I mean, it's more like, you know, the emotional impact of him meeting, you know, finally, you know, seeing Zeus in person for the first time in the movie. Right, if he was just already, like, being able to just talk to and get help from his dad.
I understand.
The scene here.
Yeah. Literally 5 minutes onto the job, Hercules.
Owie.
Oh man, how's Hercules going to get out of this one?
They're stealing the sun. This does not put the Glad in Gladiator.
Oh no.
So who's the narrator? Who's Bob?
That is Robert Stack.
Yeah. Wow, this is hitting hard. They're doing the blues now.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be gospel. Their thing is gospel.
They can do lots of things, mate.
Yeah. Blues has its connection to soul, I guess. Well, soul is gospel and blues together, so...
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And honestly, I always liked a lot the musical style of Hercules. I understand if you're like a purist, and it's like, oh, why does this fit into, Greek myths and whatnot, but I was always able to separate the Disney-fied version of it and the actual side of it, so...
Yeah. I just thought it was an interesting choice. It's like, you don't see many, you wouldn't have expected, like a Disney musical to go for the soul blues, the soul gospel-y stylings, which is nice. I like soul. I like that kind of a gospel vibe. I'm a Stevie Wonder fan.
There you go. What a pleasant night.
Are they Scottish?
I guess they're barbarians. That's Tate Donovan, by the way, who was not the voice of young Hercules in the movie. That was... what is his fucking name? He was Spider-Man in Specky Spider-Man.
Ooh.
It'll come to me. So yeah, Tate Donovan is just playing younger at this point.
I am liking the background gags of he just does not know his own strength.
Yeah.
Like, he just idly, slaps one of them aside and they flung into the fountain.
I would say there's a very high degree of comedic writing throughout the show, which makes it very fun to watch.
Hmm. Also, you can't do anything to me. I'm the king of Olympus. Nice.
How the fuck they were God Tan exactly?
Yeah. There's one thing that is accurate to Greek mythology about Disney's Hercules. It is just that Hades can just come up here whenever he wants.
Yeah, that's definitely not a thing in Greek myths.
It's more that, you know what? He's very affable.
Yeah.
He's very, just abjectly more likable than everyone else. That's very accurate to Greek myth. And, that's another thing is that, the Greek myths, I remember it being more like Hades was, the they had an antagonistic relationship,
Mhm.
let's say. But it's not like the gods hardly ever would, directly attack one another. There's always a bunch of proxy shit.
Huh.
So, Hades just being able to just like pissing, just talking. Calling it piss talking now, that's what I'm coining it.
Okay.
To Zeus right there. That's accurate to his characterization, I'd say.
That was Flounder. That was a recolored
Yeah.
Flounder.
It was. That's not a freshwater fish. He's going to die.
Yep.
Icarus, what's your damage?
He flew... You know what Icarus's damage is. He flew too close to the fucking sun.
Yeah. Should not... But how has that happened already? He should be dead if that's the case. Oh, you know what? This just isn't very realistic. I'm sorry.
Shush.
I'm canceling Hercules.
Yeah, cancel him. You can do it. Go back to the 90s and cancel it.
Yeah, it's already cancelled, I guess.
It's okay. It was too expensive to keep making, so they ended it.
Well, that's, it happens.
You ply him with drink. That's how you get him.
Mm-hmm. Encourage their hedonism.
Ah, yes.
What are they drinking?
That is... I want to say like fig juice or something.
Mm.
Huh. Apparently, James Woods won the Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Performer in an Animated Program.
Well, that's nice to know.
And the show itself in 2000 won the ASCAP Award for Top TV Series.
Interesting.
What? Hercules?
What? My god. Damn, he's good.
He is super good.
I don't... we've underestimated you, Hercules.
You see, it's coming back.
Yeah.
Should be roasted alive.
No, it's fine.
This sun is so much smaller than the actual sun. It's kind of funny.
Well, if they wanted to make it to scale, Earth wouldn't be here right now. Boil away the ocean.
Yeah.
Why is he allowed to vote?
Everyone hates Hades.
It's not enough to get power, huh? You gotta get it and have people like you.
Yeah. Who voices Hephaestus? Let's have a look. That's Kevin Michael Richardson.
Yeah. You know what, man? The moment this plan fails, like, Zeus is gonna remember all the fuckers who didn't vote for him.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't take my sunshine away. If I could choose to be a god of anything, I think I'd want to be the god of time.
Interesting. That was the first thing that came to mind the second you started talking.
It's just... It'd be very useful. It'd be very powerful, too.
Oh, yeah.
Does Kronos show up? In
No.
episodes?
I think he might be referenced. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't think Kronos actually had much interaction with everyone. I think he might have been off doing his own thing. And
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not an expert on fucking antiquity. I just half remember shit.
Yep, so.
That's a good thing I dragged that out as long as I could.
Yeah.
I mean, if he had just said Hades, I mean, the guy would have still had to, like, pick it in. And then, this would have happened, like, even after that. Would that have been binding? Would Hades just... No, technicality. He didn't do it in time.
Well, I think if, they found out Hades was behind it, the vote would be null and void. Also, Zeus just, shifted to the left there. I caught that. Where's Hades' tang gone? Exactly. Oh, stop talking. Stop talking.
You're narking. You're narking. I'll toss the lightning.
Got him. Oh, like Goofy-esque in his yelling. Apollo would never again lend out his chariot to anyone.
And they really had to think of a better system for this thing. Maybe pulleys or something.
Mine mutton. Yes. Never had mutton, probably never will.
I learned a lot from that episode.
Yeah. And there we go. Gonna close that down. So, what do you think of your first foray into the Hercules television show?
That was pretty fun. There was a lot of the humor was a lot sharper than a lot of the other Disney shows we've watched.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And yeah, gonna scroll down here. I don't know if we'll be returning to Hercules. Let me see if I can find something here. Oh, yeah, actually, we will. Yep, a few more times, actually. Next month we have a couple new Disney things, though, courtesy of Loki Vex. So, gonna sign off for now. If you guys want your own TV comms, be aware there is a rather large backlog, but we are actually working through it at a decent clip now. So, sign up, get your stuff to me, and obviously money has to be involved here. I'm not doing it for free. And we'll work through it, and everything that's paid for will be delivered on. So, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time for another batch of TV comms. Bye-bye.